Lesley Thompson, and I am here today with the Pump4Life advocacy group representing over 4,000 type 1 diabetics in the insulin pump therapy program.
Woo!
Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease that originates when very little or no insulin is produced by the pancreas. None of us who have type 1 diabetes got it through any fault of our own. It just happens. I myself have been living with type 1 diabetes for 27 years. I got it when I was 14. And a life with type 1 diabetes is complicated, but being on an insulin pump provides some freedom and a lot of control. An insulin pump allows me to have a flexible schedule and control my diabetes in real time. And most importantly, no longer having a fear of not waking up in the morning. Leaving the insulin pump program means going to multiple daily injections, which could cause multiple low and high blood sugar instances, which could eventually take my life. Uncontrolled diabetes can lead to complications, and I'm sure we've all heard of that. Retinopathy, nerve damage, kidney damage, and even limb amputations, causing a greater cost to the healthcare system. More doctor's visits, more emergency room and urgent care visits will be required, further burdening our overwhelmed healthcare system. Now, on May 3rd, the UCP government announced the end of the insulin pump therapy program here in Alberta. A program
Shame!
4,000 diabetics rely on. A program that keeps their diabetes under control. A program that is vital to their health. And by canceling it, it will cause financial hardship and having to make the decision to stay on an insulin pump and go into debt, or go back to multiple daily injections, causing a lower quality of life. Well, we've heard from so many people across this province, and from many families with young children with type 1 diabetes. And one mom wrote us, "My son has type 1 diabetes since he was diagnosed at 2 years old. And I can't imagine, for someone like me who got it at 14, what it would be like for a parent and a child getting it at 2. And this kid is now 7, and he's able to function at school and have a sense of normalcy due to his insulin pump. There are no nurses in the school, the teachers don't have the time or the knowledge to help control his diabetes. But with his insulin pump, he can do this. His mom can still work and have that no fear of him being sick at school. But if he was not on an insulin pump, she would have to be there to come to school, to give him shots, to help manage his diabetes. And that's not a life that anybody wants. Now, from this, I don't know about you, but it certainly does not sound like the UCP consulted anybody on this insulin pump program. Does it?
No.
And Alberta, you spoke up. You got louder. That's right. All of you out here, you made this happen. You wrote letters and sent over 13,200 emails to let those emails, you let Premier Kennedy, Health Minister Copping, your MLA know what this cut means to you. You said without this program, you will no longer be able to afford to be on an insulin pump. Without coverage would cost upwards of $500 per month. Not to mention the cost of an insulin pump every 5 years, ranging from $6,000 to $9,000. The nominal fees for Alberta Blue Cross non-group coverage the UCP government spoke of, they're not nominal. They add up to a minimum of $1,836 extra a year in insurance premiums and co-pays.
Shame!
Put that over 5 years. 5 years is the life of an insulin pump. That works out to about $9,000 for a family, not to mention all the other costs diabetes has on families with this disease. All the hard work of all of us Albertans made the UCP government back down and put a pause to the cancellation of the insulin pump therapy program. They're saying that they need to do more consultations and ensure no one is left without, that they wouldn't make anyone have to make that decision between medical treatments or food and rent. Well, Mr. Copping, we heard you, and we're going to keep you to that promise. Type 1 diabetics on the insulin pump therapy program want to be consulted. We want to tell our story. We demand a seat at the table.
Woo! Woo!
It's time to take action. 90 government that this insulin pump therapy program cannot be cancelled. It needs to be reinstated. Fully reinstated now.
Now! Now!
Defeat the UCP!
Defeat the UCP!
Defeat the UCP!
Defeat the UCP!